we have the wonderful Janet.
He's making me laugh. And it's probably too cheesy because I probably say this every time I'm here, that I always come over to this microphone because I'm just a little bit closer to you. Aww. Sorry, I don't know why. I decided to look for some really old poems.
Oh shit!
Yay, I got them to say it. Nothing else about them. This one is called Robert. I stand in a room full of strangers, leaning against a wallflower. But I was content with knowing no one, with knowing you. Beer glass in hand, you introduced me to a vast assortment of drunken fools you call friends. And I stand there, merely happy to be by your side. A stranger, intoxicated to the point of being comatose, tells me I'm pretty, but I really don't care, because I have you. You're all I need. As the rest of the party imbibes to no end and you take yourself down that road to oblivion, I stay leaning against the wall, and I watch you sing a song with your buddies, laugh at the stupidest jokes, eat dog food. And I keep thinking, this was all I needed to be happy. You seem to be all that mattered in the world to me. How was I to know that I was leaning against that wall because you gave me no support?
Yeah.
I did this once in a show in Chicago. Seeing a psychiatrist, I believe the show was. This is called I Have Learned. Even sunshine burns if you get too much. I've learned the subtle difference in holding a hand and chaining a soul. I have learned that company doesn't mean security. And I've learned to accept my defects and downfalls with grace and pride in myself. I've learned that although I must always keep my eyes open, I can keep my head up high. And with every goodbye, I learn.
Yeah.
A little explanation for this one. This will tell you how old it was. When I was in college, I couldn't get home to see my mother for Mother's Day. But my friend Amy was going back there and delivering flowers for Mother's Day. And I said, Amy, could you do this if I print out a poem? Can you get a flower and bring it to my mom? And she said, sure. And my mom kept that poem, which I printed on a dot matrix printer. And it was on the fridge until she passed away. She had it for years. This is the poem that I wrote for my mom, and it's called Amber Beads. As the flames engulfed my worldly possessions, my everything seemed to disappear. But I did not cry for the loss of money. I cried for the photographs and the poems and the amber beads. I love you, Mother. And I love the mother who died while I rested in your womb. Sandy tells me stories of visiting Grandma and eating pickles. And I remember every spring, every Mother's Day, you would diligently plant flowers around the Bakuda's name. I have learned to love her without ever seeing her face. Joseph tells me that I seem like my mother, and I only pray to God that he's right. For then my existence would keep the love and the caring alive in a kind of living that no strike of a match, that no burning building, that no mere mortal could destroy. Thank you.